What's good? Y'all know who it is? Y'all know what it is? It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, salute to the unfiltered nation, salute to the unfiltered fam, salute to the moon, to my squad, salute to all you goons out there that's running amok out there in the world. Let's get these likes at 50% of the audience. Let's keep it there, man. At the very least, when you walk in the door, turn the lights on, man. Hit the like button. Okay? Last but not least, always tip your bartender, bro. It's good hygiene to tip the bartender, man. What's popping, dog? What's popping? Okay? It went down today, dog. Breaking news. Breaking news. Mike Tomlin, after 19 years as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, has resigned from that position effective immediately, bro. Effective immediately after last night's absolute drubbing that the Steelers experienced. Mike Tomlin said, "Deuces." Chris Brown voice, deuces, aka peace, aka see you when I see you, aka I'm out of here, man, aka adios amigos, and any other one you can come up with, bro. And I got a lot to say. But first things first, it's time to do what? Blaze one for the nation. You didn't think that you thought I wasn't gonna be smoking on that Steeler pack right now, bro. I'm an Oakland Raider, bro. There's no team in my life that I don't like more than the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. That is my op. I'm a Hatfield, they're a McCoy. Okay, I got a lot of people I love in Steeler Empire. Sarah K. Scott, my sister Beverly, all the homies that I grew up with. Got love for y'all, but I hate your team, bro. I hate your team. All right, so I'm up there minding my business, bro. Handling some business, and I start getting my phone just started vibrating. Everybody hitting me up, letting me know that Coach Tomlin said, enough is enough, bro. Y'all ain't gonna keep blaming me for what isn't happening, man. And hey, I just went in and talked to my wife, who is what? A Ravens fan. She's from The Wire. She's from Baltimore City, not Baltimore County. She is from Bodymore, Murderland, bro. Okay? When I told her that, she's like, we need to go ahead and get Mike Tomlin in Baltimore. And I said, I'm going to tell you this right now, bro. Steve Busciotti, who is the owner of the Baltimore Ravens, bro, you need to get on the phone, fire the jet up, go get Mike Tomlin. It's only probably about an hour flight from Baltimore to Pittsburgh. Lock him in the facility and do not let him leave until a deal is imminent. That's what I would do, bro. That's exactly what I would do, all right? Because this right here is going to be beautiful when the Pittsburgh Steelers and the fan base, outside of the ones I love, I still love y'all, but outside of that, you're going to find out real quick how bad the coaching market is. There's no good coaches out here, bro, rolling around, dog. There's coaches that have names, okay? You might be, if you can pull, if the Steelers could pull, do a trade, do a wife swap, and they get John Harbaugh, and the Ravens get Mike Tomlin, that'll be interesting. But as far as everyone else is concerned, bro, there's nobody really out there, dog, outside of Harbaugh who could really be your coach to really get you where you think you need to be. It's not going to happen. These other dudes running around and these other guys, it's not going to happen, bro. But you know what? Never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake, bro. Never interrupt them, dog. When you got the op and you got somebody who you can't stand and they're making a mistake, you don't interrupt them, dog. You just be like, oh, man, let me get out Let me get out of your way, bro. Let me just sit here and put the camera on and just watch you just absolutely make a huge mistake. And you know what? That's exactly what just happened. Huh? I'm smoking on that Aaron Rodgers pack right now. Okay? I'm smoking on the steel curtain pack right now, bro. That game last night was absolutely beautiful to watch, man. If you are a original Oakland Raider, bro. You Las Vegas Raider fans, y'all don't understand. You really think that the Chiefs are your biggest op, like I said. Okay. All right. You guys are the skinny jeans wearers of the nation. You don't know no better. But us 3 ringers, 2 ringers, and 1 ringers know. The Steelers are the reasons why we only have 3 rings. Okay. I should have 7, but I don't because of the Steelers. All right. So let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it. So here's what I read. Okay. And like I said, sources mean something over here, bro. I'm not going by rumors. I need to see somebody who I could blame if it ain't true. Per Adam Schefter. That's all I need to see, man. ESPN. That's it. So, hey, if something's wrong, then I can point at them and say, they said it. He gone, man. He put a statement out. All this good stuff. Now, let me tell you something. Just because the Steelers are my op doesn't mean that I don't have respect. I do have respect, man, because you should respect your opponent when you're trying to beat them, because you need to know that they have the capability of beating you, okay? So I'm going to say what I've always told you about the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers have only had 3 coaches in my lifetime. Life on the planet. The Steelers have only had 3 coaches, including Mike Tomlin, all right? Chuck Noll, who won 4, Bill Cowher, who you see on the TV all the time, won 1, and Mike Tomlin. That's it. 3 coaches in more than 50 years. What, 57 and 58 years, bro? They have had only 3 coaches. I've had 4 coaches in 4 years and working on the 5th. I've had 5 coaches in 5 years working on the 6th. So I'm telling these Steeler fans that really wanted to blame Mike Tomlin for why you didn't win anything, you're going to find out that the coaching people that are rolling around are not better than Mike Tomlin, bro. You are basically in a rebuild. You're in a rebuild because whoever you bring in, they're not going to get it done year 1, bro. You're going to still not win a playoff game, and you probably won't even get 10 wins, and then we're going to sit back and laugh at you. Now, with that being said, what are the parameters of this situation? Well, the Steelers don't fire coaches. Okay, I've told you that. They don't fire coaches, all right? They don't have that on their resume. But there's a way to get rid of somebody without firing them, dog. It's called tender your resignation. And we will give you X, Y, and Z. We will give you this extra paper. We will give you this extra that. Sign this non-disclosure NDA and make it look like you just walked away, because we don't want to make it look like we fired you. But we know he was fired, bro. We know he was. I knew he was lame duck. Anybody who really is going to be honest about this situation knew that Mike Tomlin was a lame duck coach. Even if they would have won the playoff game, as soon as they would have lost because they weren't going to win the Super Bowl, Mike Tomlin was out. This was Mike Tomlin's last year, bro. It wouldn't have mattered. I can even go as far as to say if the Steelers would have won the Super Bowl, they would have figured out how to make him resign. They would have done it, bro. They're done. They don't want to be married to Mike Tomlin no more. The Ravens didn't want to be married to Harbaugh anymore. 19 years is long enough. 18 years is long enough for both of these coaches. But the bad part about it is you don't have anything that's going to fix what it is you got. Okay, you had a 40-something-year-old quarterback. Aaron Rodgers looked like Ellen DeGeneres with a football helmet on last night, just throwing the ball everywhere, including pick sixes. He looked horrible. And then the year before that, you had Russell Wilson. If you're the Steelers, you've had Kenny Pickett, Kenny Two Gloves. I mean, Steelers, you guys really thought you were better than you are. You're gonna find out you're not, bro. And meanwhile, the NFL just got better because both of these guys are getting a job. Both of these dudes are getting a job. Now, here's what I gotta say. Besides smoking on that Steeler pack, I'm definitely doing that. Okay, smoking on that Art Rooney 2 pack. Okay, loving it. The Pittsburgh Steelers are not stupid, though. They might be a little full of themselves to think that they're going to replace Mike Tomlin, but they're not dumb. Due to the fact that Mike Tomlin has retired, or actually has resigned, he still has 2 years remaining on his contract, which means that if you want Mike Tomlin to be your coach, you're going to have to compensate the Steelers for Mike Tomlin. That's what no one's saying. You think he's free? You thought he was free and clear? You thought Mike Tomlin can just leave and go to the next person? Nah, which shows that he's not as whack as the Steeler fans want you to believe. Any Steeler fan running around trying to act like Mike Tomlin isn't all of that in a bag of chips. We just will let him walk away. Then why are you trying to get compensation for the man? Why didn't you just let him leave? You want Mike Tomlin, you're going to have to take a hit. You're going to have to give up some draft picks for him, dog. And after 2027, not this year, next year, he will be free and clear. Then you can get him for nothing. But if you want him now, you're going to have to compensate the Steelers, which goes to show you that they are not as crazy as it looks. They just want to not be married anymore. I told you that. I told you somebody, man, who's been married 20 years, he's tired. He thinks that he or she thinks they still got it. They're interested in somebody else and they just want to break free from you. Doesn't mean that it's going to work. It just means that they want freedom, dog. They don't want to look at you no more, bro. They don't want to look over at the pillow next to them and see your wrinkly face. They don't want to see it no more. Okay? So, with all that being said, it's all a matter of the rest of us in the National Football League that's looking for a coach. There is now 9 openings, bro. 9 teams need a coach. Steelers need a coach. Raiders need a coach. Ravens need a coach. Falcons need a coach. Titans need a coach. So on and so on, man. Somebody's about to land a Hall of Fame coach, bro. Somebody's about to land 2 or 3 Hall of Fame coaches. Okay? It's going down, bro. If you're looking for a coach like me, dude, man, I'm about to set it up, bro. I'm about to be flying them all in, bro. I'm just gonna fly them in straight to McCarran International Airport in Vegas, set them up in a beautiful ass suite, tomahawks and tomahawk steaks and big ass king crab legs for everybody, bro. I'm gonna straight family. Bring your family, bring your mama, bring your grandmama, man. Bring your baby mama. Bring your side chick. We'll put her in another hotel. Just do whatever it takes to sign these guys. If you are a team that needs a coach, you're the Miami Dolphins. You're any of them teams, bro. You need to not only lay out the red carpet, you need to lay out the red carpet. You need to lay out the gray poupon. You need to lay out some money trees in there, bro. You need to lay, even if you got to get you some shooby doobies to walk around and sashay around, bro. Allegedly. You need to do that too. Whatever you need to do to land a coach, bro. This is the NFL streets, bro. This is the NFL streets, man. Ain't no love out here in these NFL streets, bro. I don't love you. You don't love me. We don't love them. Everybody versus everybody, bro. I'm about to steal your girl. I'm about to raise your kids. I'm about to sit in your captain's chair at your house, bro. I'm about to flip your big ass TV, bro. I'm about to drive your whip. All right? I'm about to put on your robe. This ain't your family no more. This my family. I'm coming in taking everything. Everything, bro. And that's what I want to see. I can't wait, bro. So, how do I feel about it? I love it. I love it, bro. Let these guys get out here and find out how hard it is to find a coach that has the proper everything it takes to coach in the National Football League. It's not just about a name. You got to have the right chemistry. You got to be able to know how people got to buy into your program. I mean, it just goes on and on. The players got to like you. Those players that came in to play for you, do they want the new guy? Are they buying in? All that stuff. If I was DK Metcalf or I were any of those dudes that came in to play with Tomlin, bro, I'd leave, bro. I'd be like, I'm out, dog. I would not resign. I would go where Tomlin go. If that's who I want to be my coach, I'd go to the office. Hey, man, I don't want to be here, man. I'm good. I don't want to be here. I came here for Tomlin. Get me out of here, bro. The same thing with the Ravens. Hey, man, I didn't come here to play, to get no coach for nobody else, man. Hey, get me out of here, bro. All right. So at the end of the day, Hey man, it's all on what your GM's gonna do now, man. If you're general manager and you need a coach and you don't land a good coach, it's your GM's fault, bro. There's no reason. It's not like, oh, there's only two coaches or one coach out there. Nah, there's a whole bunch of them. Mike McDaniel's available. Raheem Morris is available. You got hella people. Robert Saleh for the Niners. You got what's his name? Mike LaFleur for the Rams, that offensive coordinator. You got hella people rolling around. You don't have no excuse not to land no coach, bro. No excuse. No excuse, bro. You have a whack ass coach, man. You need to be blaming your owner and you need to be blaming your GM. There's no excuse, man. Everybody's out, man. Everybody's looking for a job, bro. Simple as that. Huh? It's like sundress season, bro. You know, when it starts getting warm, about May, April, May, when all the sundresses start coming out, bro. Like I said before, bro, that's the time to have things popping. When the sundresses come out, bro, it's time for you to get out there and get something popping. You ain't got no skills no more. Nah. Okay, it's sundress season, man, in the NFL, bro. You better go ahead and get you one. You better get out here and get you one, dog. You better go get you a haircut. You better go buy you a new short set. Better go get you a nice fit. Go get you some nice shoes to put on, bro. Okay, go get you some Air Max 90s or some shit. Something that, you know, like I said, bro, get outside, bro. Get outside, man. Wash your car. Hey, anywhere you go, there's some opportunities, bro. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. Come to Vegas and walk around. We'll walk you up and down the strip, bro. We'll take you to a couple of shows. We'll take you to go see the Jabberwockies and shit. Take you to go see the Jabberwockies. We'll take you to go see the Blue Man Group. We'll take you to go see David Copperfield. And if you want to, we'll take you to the Crazy Horse too, bro. Take you to some of them scripts. We'll take you over to Floyd Mayweather's The Girl Collection and go over there. We'll do that. We'll smoke some cigars. We'll do whatever. Come to Vegas, bro. Come over here and at least get some hospitality. I love it, bro. It's beautiful, bro. Absolutely, man. Let me read some of you guys' comments, man. Let me see what's going on out here, dog. This shit is absolutely beautiful, bro. Salute to the Steelers, man, to finally understand you had it good, bro. You had it good, and now you're not going to have it good for a minute. You're not going to have it good for a minute, bro. Okay? A-Rod's coming back. He went in there, and he absolutely got another coach fired. I mean, man, that's all A-Rod does at this point. He is a first-ballot Hall of Famer. He is a former MVP of the NFL. He is a Super Bowl champion, okay? But he's also a coach killer, bro. He kills everybody. Any team he goes to, he just absolutely destroys the morale. He got Robert Saleh fired last year. He got Mike Tomlin fired this year, bro. That dude, man, he comes to your team, man. He's just going to come over there, stink up the joint, and get your coach fired. That's all he's there to do, bro, and get paid a lot to do it. Hey, man, please, A-Rod, don't come nowhere near my team. I don't want you to be a Raider, bro. Stay over there, bro. I don't need you coming over here messing up my stuff, all right? Go to the next team and sabotage them, bro, okay? Like I said, hey, man, Patrick Mahomes not be ready. Why don't you go to Kansas City, bro, and go over there and get Andy Reid fired? I mean, damn, don't act like he can't get Hall of Fame coaches fired, because he just did. He just did, man. Salute to A-Rod for doing our business. All right, man. All right, man. 5-0 in the house. What's going on? What's happening, info? What's happening? DJ Santiago in the building. The 3 rings. What's going on, Sarah? Hey, Sarah. How do you feel, Sarah? Sarah K. Scott, the resident Steeler queen. How do you feel about it? I need to hear from you, okay? Your opinion matters over here. I need to hear what you got to say. I love it. I love the fact. And also, if you think Mike Tomlin doesn't already have know where he's going to go, he already does. It's just a matter of whether or not the Steelers are going to cock block or not. They're going to try to, hey, we want 2 firsts for him. We want, I thought he was trash. I thought he was boo-boo. I thought he was the reason why y'all don't win. You should just get him out the building. Just let him go. Let him walk away. No, y'all ain't stupid. Okay? You definitely want to get compensation. All right? Okay. Willie has said Terry Bradshaw is cheering to the heavens right now. He can cheer all he wants to. Terry Bradshaw's retired, and he doesn't have any say-so about anything, bro. He doesn't like anything. Anything that threatens his legacy, he doesn't like, bro. Okay, anything that threatens his legacy, he doesn't like. He wants to still be the greatest quarterback in the history of the Steelers, and he is 4-0 in the Super Bowl. He doesn't really want anybody to touch what they had. He wants the things to stay like it is. Let's go ahead and make the Steelers bad for a while and rebuild. Okay, so that's what he wants to do. Let him. I don't care. Do what he wants. Okay. All right, man. Straight up. I hope he's happy, bro, because I am. All right, man. Bushido in the house, what's going on? Tomlin will get tons of calls. Dude, there ain't no way Mike Tomlin ain't getting calls, man. Like I said before, man. Hey, man, you let your girl go no matter how bad you think she is, bro. Guarantee somebody's already waiting for that to happen, bro. She's already getting calls for coffee. She's getting calls, hey, man, you want to go out and grab a drink? Hey, man, you'll find out real quick that Claire has plenty of fans. You thought she didn't, but she does, bro. Straight up, okay? Felix, what's going on, Felix? What's happening, man? Mr. G's, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? E-Trip. Hey, E-Trip. Hey, man. Go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com and go pick up the new Cigar Killers. We got a couple of new Cigar Killer shirts, man. Y'all need to go check those out, man. We got 2 of them. We're going to be launching a few new shirts a month. So we got 2 new Cigar Killers, man. Make sure you go check that out, dog. You know we need to stay fresh to death. I already got mine ordered already. You will be seeing me in it. Sarah says, after our embarrassing loss, the writing was on the wall. And I'm telling you, Sarah, I really think that he was going to be gone regardless. I liken it to this, okay? Because a lot of people think that owners, if you win, you're in. That's not all the time. When you're a billionaire, bro, and you've won, you get to the point where it's like, man, I just want what I want, whether it's gonna win or not. When Jerry Reinsdorf, the owner of the Chicago Bulls, the Bulls had just three-peated. Okay, they actually ran back to back the second time, and they were gonna, win that last year. And then, the ESPN show that they had, The Last Dance. He told Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan, under no circumstances am I retaining Phil Jackson. I'm not retaining him even if you win. They thought, oh, well, he's just saying that, man. When we win this championship and we three-peat, you have no choice but to retain Phil. They three-peated. Jerry Reinsdorf did not retain Phil Jackson. He did not re-sign Michael Jordan to an extension. He didn't re-sign Dennis Rodman. He traded Scottie Pippen. And guess what? They haven't seen an NBA championship series final since 1998. Absolutely sabotage. You are the defending world champion, three-peat. You have a chance to make history, but you don't want to continue to pay Phil. So if they'll do it and they got a championship, you'll do it. Okay? You'll do it too, bro. Because your owner don't care. He just sick of Mike Tomlin. He's sick of him. He's tired of it. He doesn't care. So even if y'all would have won, he would have found a way to make him retire, bro. Make him resign or whatever. Okay? If I was Mike Tomlin, I wouldn't have resigned. I would have made you fire me, bro. I'm getting my unemployment check. Nah. You're firing me, bro. Okay? There is not me doing that, then I have to sit on my hands. What they call a non-competition clause. You pay me out. Okay, you can't work in this industry for 5 years. They give you $3 million and they say, okay, we don't want you to be in this field for the next 5 years. It'd probably be like $5 million or something like that. Or a big ass settlement. Mike Tomlin got paid. Not only is he getting his contract, he's getting paid extra to resign. Okay, I was like, nah, dog, fire me so I can go to my next job. They weren't gonna do it. Mike's like, all right, man, you pay me enough, dog. I'll sit down and let you, negotiate with another team for me. But if I was the Ravens, bro, I'd be negotiating with the Steelers right now. Like, hey, man, you want my first pick? Because he's worth the first pick. I already got Lamar Jackson, prime. I got Derrick Henry at the end of his prime. I got everything I need, bro. I'm going to bring in the guy that knows everything about your team. Okay. He knows where all the cameras are. He knows where the safe is. He knows where the combination is. He knows where everything you guys got popping. He knows every nook and cranny of that entire organization. I would go to the Ravens and I would make sure, hey man, do what you got to do, give them what they want, and we start playing against them immediately. That's what I would do. There ain't no way, man. No way on God's green earth, if I'm the Baltimore Ravens, I'm not getting Mike Tomlin. He's coming in there. We're bolting the doors. We're putting the chains in. He's going nowhere, bro. Get on the phone, call Rooney, find out what we got to do, bro. That's what I would do. There'd be no way, bro. No way. Okay. All right, let me read you guys questions, bro. I'm smoking on that Pittsburgh Steelers pack. I'm smoking on that ketchup bottle stadium pack. I love it, bro. It's beautiful. I definitely might be going to the draft now because it's going to be in Pittsburgh. April. May have to go do that just so I can be there and laugh, bro. Okay, I love it. All right, man. Bushido, what's going on, bro? What's happening? Felix, E-Trip, Carlos Sanchez, what's up, Los, man? Lloyd Lizzle, what's up, Lloyd? Said Mike Tomlin's popping, man. Mike Tomlin, he's the man, bro, and a whole 50 grand. Okay. Felix said, talk about it, man. Miss Pamela, what's going on? Tomlin to the Raiders. Now, let's talk about that. I just told you that the Steelers aren't going to let him walk away without compensation. Okay? You can't get Mike Tomlin till 2027, which is next year, unless you want to negotiate on some draft picks. You're going to have to give up some compensation, bro. They're not just going to let him walk away, bro. It's like, yeah, you're separated, but he doesn't want, or she doesn't want, however y'all do it, doesn't want to sign the marriage, the divorce papers. I'm not signing them. You serve them all you want. I'm not signing them. I'm still married to you. You're still stuck. So they're like, hey, we're not signing the divorce papers. We're just separated. You moved out. You're gone. Your stuff is out of here. But if you want to marry this person, you got to get over here and give me something for them. I mean, just holding them hostage. That's what the Steelers are doing. They're holding them hostage, bro. Like, hey, you want them? What are you going to give us for them? We don't want them, but we don't want you to have them. Salute to the Steelers for understanding that no matter what any Steeler fan tries to say that Tomlin's trash, you want that compensation though, right? You didn't just let him leave for free, right? So that just goes to show it's all cap when you say Tomlin ain't shit. He's definitely something. He's definitely something without question. All right, straight up. All right. Blowing through the cigar, bro. All right, man. If you pay me, man, he's welcome in Vegas. Oh, all day. I just told you, bro. I'm like, man, if I'm Mark Davis, man, if I'm Tom Brady, I'm like, man, come on, bro. What do you want, bro? What do you want? I'll be like, man, picking out houses, man. Be like, hey, Mike, Summerlin got some nice cribs. I'd be bringing his wife out, let them walk around, we got great schools. We got this, we got that. We got no state tax, Mr. Tomlin. Come on, bro. I mean, it's just, we're getting something, bro. Raiders right now, man, we grab Mike Tomlin, man. I'm going to fall out rolling, bro. We get Mendoza. We got Brock Bowers. We got Max Crosby, because Max Crosby's not going nowhere. As much as these fans really want Max Crosby to lead, if I'm a coach, if I'm a Mike Tomlin, if I'm a John Harbaugh, I'm not coming to the Raiders without Max Crosby. Are you crazy? Why would I come there and you're getting rid of the best defensive player, one of the best defensive players in the league and the best defensive player on this team? You want me to come over here and coach you guys without a Max Crosby? Max not going nowhere, bro. He's the crown, the jewel in the crown. Man, we get one of them two coaches, man, it's over, bro. It's over. It's really over, dog. Both of these guys are Super Bowl champions. Both of these guys definitely have the respect of players in the league. They want to play for them. We get one of them dudes, man, it's over, bro. It's over, man. It's going to be barbecue chicken, bro. Okay. Carlos says Steelers are dumb. Well, not only them, the Ravens are stupid too. I told my wife, I said that was dumb. But it's not going to be dumb if they nail Mike Tomlin. If they're able to get Mike Tomlin and wrestle him away and they get him, it's a good move. Because Lamar needs to have somebody that he has to listen to. Lamar is to the point now where He doesn't want to listen to coaches anymore. He thinks that it's not him. And I saw him play very bad at times. I saw him throw a lot of turnovers. I saw Derrick Henry fumbling the ball all over everywhere. It's the same with the Steelers, man. I saw Aaron Rodgers missing receivers wide open, skipping the ball on the ground, not being able to be mobile like he used to, throwing pick sixes. That ain't got nothing to do with Mike Tomlin, bro. That has everything to do with the personnel on that team. And Mike Tomlin isn't the general manager. So, end of the day, bro, either way, it's going to be beautiful for me. Get to see you guys do this. And I get to see me do this. Beautiful. Okay. Where do I think Mike Tomlin's going? I think wherever he's going, he's already know he's going. He already knows where he's going. I think Mike Tomlin pushed that. I think because there was no reason fast. You could have waited, took your time. Nah, he's like, I already know where I'm going. Somebody already put a bug in his ear already and said, hey, man, we're going to bring you over here, bro, and you can do all of this, man. Mike Tomlin goes to the Miami Dolphins, man. They give him full control, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Anything can happen now. All right, man. What's going on, CL, man? What's happening, Shaq, man? Good seeing you, man. Don't let Tomlin go to Baltimore. Hey, man, my wife that's what she wants. She's like, please let him come to Baltimore. They would love Mike Tomlin there. Now, I'm going to tell you something, bro. Y'all know I'm from the Bay Area, the Yay area. Y'all know I'm from the soil. Y'all know I grew up in that stadium in Oakland, bro. But I've been with my wife 16 years, bro. Okay? It'll be 8 years married this year. I've been to Baltimore's like a second city as much as I've been over there, dog. And Chris Leonard is in Pennsylvania, so he'll be able to tell you this is true. There's a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans in Baltimore and Baltimore County. There's a lot of Steeler fans that are in there, bro. I was surprised when I first went there and I saw a lot of Steeler jerseys. I'm like, what are all these Steeler jerseys doing here? My father-in-law said there's a lot of Steeler fans here. It's a lot, bro. Pennsylvania's right around. It's like, they there. Mike Tomlin goes to Baltimore. All those Steeler fans that live in Baltimore County area. When I say Baltimore, I don't mean the city of Baltimore. I mean basically the county. So you go into Baltimore and you got that Steelers shit on, you ain't getting out. But with that being said, they're gonna love Mike Tomlin over there and be more careful, bro. They gonna love it. They gonna love it over there, man. That's what they want. Bring Mike Tomlin over here to Baltimore, man. It's gonna be barbecue chicken. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Bill said mailing my tip today. Hey, man. I need some of these right here. Okay, I need some of these. All right, man. Watch Stefanski go to Pittsburgh. That would be hilarious. Kevin Stefanski going to Pittsburgh would be funny as hell because he's in that division too. That's that AFC North. Okay, that'll be barbecue chicken too, man. You got these guys all switching spots. Stefanski is a horrible coach, bro. We understand he's a 2-time coach of the year, but he's horrible. He's horrible, bro. He was exposed. That damn Shedeur Sanders shit, that absolutely ruined his credibility, bro. You tried to sabotage the kid, and he wound up being a starter anyway. I mean, come on, bro. You can't make it up, dog. Let him go to Pittsburgh. I don't care who Pittsburgh gets. Whoever they get, it better be John Harbaugh. That's the only thing that could save the Steelers is to get Harbaugh. You get Harbaugh, okay, then I could say all right. But if you don't get Harbaugh, man, you get Mike McDaniel or somebody, bro. You get Raheem Morris. You get somebody like that. I really hope you go get Robert Saleh. I really hope you get somebody like him because Robert Saleh is a great DC, but he's not a head coach. A lot of these dudes are not head coaches, bro. They're just good in one side of the ball. Let them be in charge of the offense. Let them be in charge of the defense. Let them be in charge of special teams. But when you give them the whole enchilada, bruh, something's wrong, man. Something's going to be wrong. All right, straight up, man. What's going on? Jose Annalise in the building. Yusuf, what's going on? Yusuf said Omar Epps to the Ravens, bro. Y'all remember Omar from The Wire, bro? The whistle. Hey, man, I've been to a Ravens game, bro. I went to a Ravens game. I went to the Ravens and the San Diego Chargers, well, the Los Angeles Chargers. I went with my boy who's a season ticket holder. And dude, they actually play the Omar whistle. That's part of their whole shit. I was like, why are they playing the Omar whistle? He goes, oh, you didn't know that that's part of our shit. You bring in Omar Epps, man, Baltimore. That's what needs to happen, bro. Coach Tomlin. If someone knows Coach Tomlin, or if you're watching Coach Tomlin, man, go to Baltimore, bro. Please go to Baltimore. Please. I will fly home. I'll fly my wife home and go to a game just to see it. Okay, please, bro. Please go over there. All right. You said they crashed out, man. They did. They crash test dummied on that one. All right. Chris Leonard says, I really want to know, man, what kind of direction Vegas is looking into. Tom Brady's been into focusing on other things. I still dislike Brady. Well, man, like I said before, man, you can't get mad at Tom Brady that Tom Brady is, he's having his way. It's like anybody else, bro. There's actual people who have their way. They get whatever they want, bro. I mean, it's one thing to be mad at him. It's one thing to be envious of him. And it's another thing to learn from him. I'm not happy that Tom Brady's having his way with my team. He get to do whatever he wants to. He's double dipping. He's making his money with Fox. He's making his money with the Raiders. He's making bad decisions with the Raiders. He's responsible 100%. Okay, that ESPN hit piece pulled the veil back. Okay, you know, it's just like at the end of Scooby Doo when you catch the villain and you take a mask off. Said the guy who's absolutely responsible for a 3-14 record. Let's see who it is. Pull it off. It's the GOAT, Tom Brady. And he looks at Raider Nation. He said, and I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. I would have got away with it if it wasn't for that meddling ESPN. Okay, that's facts. So you can't get mad because Brady having his way, but Brady can be held plausibly responsible because Mark Davis put it down in writing. Tom Brady and John Spytek will be responsible for all football operations and decisions, including finding the next head coach. That's his writing, bro. There's nothing to talk. Ain't no more, oh, Brady didn't do that. Brady didn't have anything to do with Geno Smith. Yes, he did. He didn't have anything to do with Pete Carroll. Yes, he did. He didn't have anything to do with not drafting Shedeur Sanders. Yes, he did. He didn't have anything to do with Cam Miller leaving. Yes, he did. He endorsed Cam Miller. Where's he at? Miami. That's all he did was mess up all year. All year. Okay? Got AP fired. AP even said Brady fired him. He didn't say Mark. He didn't say any. He said Brady. Hey, man. Brady got to do something besides walk around doing Pizza Hut commercials. The dude's doing Pizza Hut commercials. Y'all saw it last night. The dude is in the booth. The dude is a co-owner. The dude's doing everything, bro. I mean, come on, man. Pick a job, though. Okay? Just decide to do something. All right? But no, he wants to do everything, bro. Okay? It is what it is. All right? Salute to the goon. What's going on? Justin Sizzle in the building. Okay? NBR Raiders. Kubiak's the best choice for the Raiders. He had experience and should bring John Benton with him, which is somebody that I want to cater to and the O-line in person. Now let's talk about Clint Kubiak. Clint Kubiak is a very good OC. All right. As far as him running an offense, yeah, he's one of the better offensive minds in football. But there's a problem. We're in Las Vegas. How do you sell to your sponsors? Because this is Mark Davis. How do I sell Clint Kubiak to my sponsors when I just had Pete Carroll? You got to have a name, dog. Like Mark Davis likes shiny things, bro. He doesn't like things that ain't shined up. He wants something that's going to make a statement. He wants a coach that's going to make a statement. And Clint Kubiak don't have no name recognition to be. He might be the right person for the job as far as running an offense, but is he a bigger name? It don't sound better than Mike Tomlin in the Las Vegas Raiders. It doesn't sound better than John Harbaugh and the Las Vegas Raiders. You're in the entertainment capital of the world, bro. You can't just hire anybody, man, to be in this movie, bro. Come on, dog. Man, this is a Fast and Furious. You ain't gonna have Vin Diesel in it, man. You're just gonna throw in Clint Kubiak, bro? Nah, dog. You got to have somebody that has a name. You better go get Hugh Jackman or somebody. You better go get somebody that can fit the bill. You can't just have anybody be the coach of the Raiders if you're Mark Davis. It ain't gonna work. So that's the problem. Oh yeah, he might have the X's and O's down, but he doesn't have the name recognition, bro. Nobody knows who Clint Kubiak is outside of football fans. Real aficionados know Clint Kubiak. Average fan don't know that. Average fan knows Mike Tomlin. Average fan knows John Harbaugh. Average fan knows Pete Carroll. Average fan knows John Gruden. Look at the coaches you've had. The best coach that you had was an unnamed coach by the name of Rich Bisaccia. He was the best coach you had in Vegas, better than anybody. He didn't even get another year because he didn't have a name. The second person after that was Antonio Pierce. He was the second best. Better than Chuck, better than these other dudes. Don't have no name. You got to go. Okay? So we'll see. But it doesn't look good. I don't think Tom Brady wants to have a Clint Kubiak, but you never know. Okay? All right, man. Okay. Raiders for Life said, I'd love to have a black head coach now, but the best available right now. Well, man, you got the opportunity, man, if you're willing to play ball. But I think if you go to the Steelers and you try to get Mike Tomlin, they're going to want that first pick. Steelers don't have a quarterback, and they don't have any good draft position. They don't have a good draft position. They went 10-7. Okay? They're not going to be in the top 10 unless they trade in. I wouldn't. If it's going to be that steep, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I just go get Harbaugh instead, or go get Gruden, or go get Bisaccia, or go knock on the door and get Patrick Graham. That's what I really want. I want a Raider to be the coach. But like I said, well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Justin Shaw in the building. All right, let's get these likes up, you guys. Let's go, man. Come on, y'all. Let's see if we can get to 80 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. 3 coaches in their whole existence. 3. Well, maybe not in their whole existence. Steelers been around since the 40s. So not in their whole existence, but in my lifetime, I've had 3. I've seen 3 coaches, bro. 3. The Steelers don't fire coaches, and they found a way to keep that record by having him resign. But you know damn well they told him, Mike, we can't do it anymore, man. We got to find a way for you to resign, man. And if I was him, I'd be like, nah, man, y'all fire me, dog. Get all of that. Until they started writing out checks. They started saying, hey, man, we'll give you this. We'll give you that. We'll give you a lump sum of this amount of money, but you're going to have to sit out a year. So basically, Tomlin has to sit out a year unless somebody's willing to trade for him. 2026, if you want Mike Tomlin, you got to trade for him. After the 2026 season, he's available. So do you want to wait a year? Do you want to have a lame duck coach, sit back, hope you get him? Or do you want to just go ahead and negotiate with the Steelers? Okay? But that's the scene. He's not free and clear, bro. He's not free to just sign with anybody like Harbaugh is. They handcuffed him. He's cuffed. Okay? Steelers cuffed Mike Tomlin. So when I hear any Steeler fan telling me how bad he is, you guys are cap. You didn't let that man go. You need to get a check for that man. You need a pick. You need something, bro. Obviously, he's not as bad as you say he is. Okay? Hey, man, when I was in a bad relationship, I didn't care where she went. Be gone. I don't care who she. You can have the next cat pick you up, bro. Right from my door. It wasn't no, hey, man, what you got for him, man? What you gonna give me in return? Nah, man. Get on. Like I said, bro, he's worth more than you say he is, bro. We don't believe you. You guys are lying. All right, man. Okay. Justice says something seems weird with this situation. You can't make it up. You don't have to make it up. All right, man. It's true. Should also blame Discount Double Check. Well, you ain't got to worry about Discount Double Check. Discount Double Check is, I think he's 1 year. He's a 1 year wonder. He's on, that's what he's relegated to. Signed a 1 year, that's it, bro. Aaron Rodgers he ain't him anymore, bro. It is what it is, man. He looks worse than Jordan looked when he was with the Wizards. At least Jordan was still averaging 20 a game and still had his mid-range game. He wasn't going to the rack and jumping over you dunking, but he didn't look as bad as A-Rod. A-Rod looked like a shell of himself last night, bro. He looked absolutely just time is up. But he'll be back next year. You think he's going to end his career on a pick 6? Nah, he's too arrogant for that. He'll be back. He's going to find another team to go to. All right. Okay, straight up. Raider podcast. You get the job in Pitt, you're there for life. Pretty much. Well, for 10 plus. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, shit. Almost 60 years divided by 3. That's like 20 apiece. 20 apiece, bro. Okay. So they got to be careful who they hire, man. Whoever they hire, he's not going anywhere. So if he stinks up the joint Steeler empire, that's what you got. Okay? All right, man. Straight up. Armando, what's going on, man? What's happening? Saludos, man, from Tijuana, Mexico, man. Raider fan since 72. Yeah, man. 3-ringer. What's your opinion of, what's my opinion? My opinion is, man, the Raiders, we're in a good position. The Raiders are in a good position to negotiate. For the first time in a long time, we actually have some leverage. Okay? Raiders leverage is these things. Okay? Number 1, first pick of the draft. Any player you want coming in, you can have. Number 2, $115 million under the salary cap. We got money up the ass. We got all these 1-year deals that are going to expire. Okay? They're going to be gone. All these 1-year wonders that we got, they're going to be out. Okay? Jeremy Chin, 1 year. Eric Stokes, 1 year. All these little 1-year dudes. Kai Blue Kelly, who I can't wait to get off the roster. So all of that money's rolling back. We'll probably have like $150 million, when it comes time for us to cut the rest of these dudes. That's the second thing. And the third thing is desperation, right? The Raiders are desperate, man, to get back where they can actually be a playoff team because the clock is up. Been there 6 years. These sponsors, they're not interested in seeing the Raiders be the horrible team anymore. It's time for the Raiders to lift their heads up out the sand, all right? NFL is going to assist us if we do the right moves. They'll help us get back because without the NFL's approval, nobody wins, okay? So those are the things, all right? And a rabid fan base who basically is going to embrace whoever comes. Whoever comes to this team is going to be embraced by the nation because that's what we always do. A year ago right now, when Pete Carroll came in, I didn't hear nobody say anything bad about Pete Carroll. I didn't hear nothing. Everybody was, yeah, man, we got Carroll. Until he went in there and he didn't win, then it was get rid of him. So that's what we got, all right? That's my opinion, big dog. All right, man. Okay. All right. Straight up, man. Pimpertone in the building. Okay. Resplendent. What's going on, man? That's what I said. NFL Nerd sweating up and down that he wasn't fired. Technically, he wasn't fired, man, but resignation is a nice way of firing somebody, bro. It's what they call a dignity hire, a dignity fire. Why ruin the guy's reputation? I mean, do you really want to ruin Mike Tomlin's reputation, bro? And to be honest, if the only way that he could be retained and they get draft picks or get compensation is he has to resign. It's just like, I don't know what it is in your state, but here in California, you can't get unemployment if you quit. If you quit your job, you can't get unemployment, okay? If you get fired from your job, you can get unemployment. So what did they do? Mike, what is it going to take for you to step down? What do you want? Okay? It isn't what do you want to stay. It's what do you want to walk away. It happens in big time divorces all the time, bro. When you ever see a big time celebrity and they're going through divorce and they say it goes fast, it was amicable, the property was split, the children custody, everything was very nice and no contention, no arguments, no bad press. That person got compensated to just leave. Okay? And that's what it is. Mike Tomlin got a bag that you don't even know he got. If you think Mike Tomlin just walked away with nothing, you're mistaken. He got something that we're going to find out about later, years from now, some kind of package, 20 million, 25 million. He got something. He didn't just agree to resign. He got compensated some kind of way, all right? All right? Because he can't coach right now. Without the Steelers' permission, he can't coach for a year. You think he did that just for nothing? He's got 2 years left on his contract. He's going to get paid for that. But He got compensated to sit down and let somebody negotiate. He did. He had to have. All right. Okay. They need a quarterback. Good luck. Good luck, bro. I mean, like I said, man, couldn't have happened to a better team. All right, man. Armando said Mike Tomlin plans to take a year off. He ain't taking no year off if the right deal comes around the line. I mean, he takes a year off. He got paid to take a year off. Okay? On top of his salary, he got paid. There's no way that I would agree to that. There's no way I would just say, you know what? All right, I'm going to resign and take a year off. Nah, man, you got to pay me to take a year off. No way. All these people that need coaches right now, all these great opportunities, bro. Nah, he got compensated for that, bro. Okay? All right, man, let's get these likes up, man. Let's roll, man. Come on. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get to 80, man. We're almost there. Okay? Sarah says, I'm still trying to process everything. I'm mad. I'm frustrated. Yes, I know who I want to get. No, we have Will Howard from OSU. I wanted him to start instead of Rodgers, like I said. Well, like I said, you ain't got no excuse now. You can actually go into a rebuild. The Steelers can actually go into a rebuild and the fans buy in because Mike Tomlin's not there. I mean, Sarah, your fan base was really complaining that he's had 19 winning seasons in a row, bro. They were really complaining about that. Like, y'all really think 10 wins is easy to get. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. He made the playoffs again. But like I said, man, you guys will find out the hard way out here in these streets, bro. Being single ain't the business no more. Your Uncle Arthur, as in Rooney, is back on the block again, bro. He's out here, man. He's going to the bars trying to find him a new wife, bro. It's not going to be easy, bro. Rosetown native in the building. What's going on? You can't make it up. Blaze one for the nation. Mike Tomlin is Sean Payne 2.0. Call him whatever you want to call him. I call him a viable coaching candidate with a big ass bag. I mean, he got paid, and he's a first ballot Hall of Fame coach too. I mean, there's no slander in Mike. I mean, the only people that believe you Steeler fans about Mike Tomlin is y'all. The other 31 teams don't believe any of the slander that you're giving that man. I know I don't believe anything you guys say. I don't believe a damn thing about Mike Tomlin from you guys at all. I don't believe shit. Nothing. There's nothing that you could say that'll convince me that Mike Tomlin is responsible for why you guys didn't win nothing. Nah. I'm not buying into it. Y'all can peddle that lie all you want to. And Ryan Clark, he can run around and be your spokesperson all he wants to. We don't believe anything you're saying, bro. We seen Mike Tomlin handle his business all this time, okay? He won 10 games with a broken down Aaron Rodgers. He won 10 games with a broken down Russell Wilson. He won 10 games with hardly anything going on offense, bro. We don't believe you guys at all. You guys are just capping. Y'all just making shit up, okay? We're not believing that he's trash. We're not believing that he's not a good coach. We're not believing that, that the only reason why he won a Super Bowl is because it was Cowher's team. We don't believe anything you guys say. You guys are saying that to try to ease the pain. You'll find out next year when you guys are when you're a team that is a team that's going to be drafted in the top 10. You'll find out. You know that the season has started, man. Hayward, Watt, and others stay. I hope so. Arthur Smith can go. Arthur Smith doesn't even need to be. A lot of people don't know who Arthur Smith is, Sarah. Okay? I think that's your offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith. Used to be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Arthur Smith does not have to do anything in the NFL because you know who his dad was? His dad's name was Fred Smith. I know you don't know who Fred Smith is, but when I tell you what company he founded, you'll absolutely know. Fred Smith is the founder of FedEx, Federal Express. Arthur Smith don't have to coach. He owns Federal Express, aka FedEx. He's the son of the founder of FedEx. So when you get your packages, your one-day packages, understand Arthur Smith, he decided to be an NFL coach instead of running that multi-billion-dollar company that he owns too. So at the end of the day, hey man, it is what it is, bro. Would I take Tomlin? Sure. I'd take him, but he wouldn't be my first pick. But I'd take him. If it's gonna go the way I know it's gonna go, uh, uh, um, Justin Saw, knowing that Mark Davis loves splashy coaches, like I said, man, I want a Raider coach first off, but I don't think I'm getting a Raider coach. So yeah, I take him knowing that the Raiders are going to probably try to draft somebody with a name. I mean, hire a coach with a name. He's going to probably try to go after Tomlin and try to go after John Harbaugh. That's what we do. We don't want to, we'd rather date a starlet, somebody who's on the damn soap opera that's a 7 than to date a 10 that's unknown. You know, shit. You can go to Burger King and find a damn notch that's a 9++ person. If you look at it, you looking hard enough, you be like, damn, she fine as hell. What is she working here? They'd rather have somebody who's a 7 or a 6 who has a name than somebody who's a 10 who doesn't. That's just the Raiders, bro. So yeah, based on what I know the Raiders like, I'd love to have Mike Tomlin because they're not going to do what I'd want them to do anyway. All right, man. Omar Epps is a great coach. Great coach. Flex money in the building. Okay. All right, man. Guarpo, as the Raiders and our head coach vacancy, what can we do to stand out and get the best hire for us? It's a recruiting trip, bro. It's like anything else. You got a blue chip recruit, ranked in the top in his position on rivals, bro, and you're a Notre Dame, you're a Michigan, you're a Alabama, you're a USC, you're a Auburn, you're a Florida Gator. You're gonna fly him in, man, and make sure that kid has the time of his life, bro. You're gonna get one of them players and tell him, hey, man, take him over here, take him over there, hook him up with these girls, give them the treatment, give them the damn treatment to make sure they don't want to leave, bro. Okay. Let one of these shoopy doobies get over there, man, and spin a top on one of these cats. Okay. Now, when in the NFL, it ain't gonna be that easy, but you spin a top with them with draft picks. You spin a top with them with salary cap, tax implications, city, family atmosphere, all of that. That's what you sell. And the Raiders got some leverage for once. That first pick of the draft and that damn salary cap and that no state tax, that has a lot of weight. That has a lot of weight, bro. Facility, stadium, other opportunities to make money outside of football. I could see Mike Tomlin on a billboard over at Caesar's Palace, man. I could see that. I could see John Harbaugh face all up and down the strip on a billboard. Other opportunities. It's lucrative. More lucrative. All right, Bill Holloway, man, get all the owners in the convention center and use the Groupon. Hey, man, there's a whole bunch of things you could do. Okay. All right, man. Champion Buck, man. We in a rebuild give us a young coach, and we have the legacy in Vegas. Hey, man, we've been in a rebuild since 2003, to be honest. Okay. All right, man. What's going on? Unknown Raider guy, what's happening? Okay. Unknown Raider guy, can you please put up the new Cigar Killer shirt, man? There's 2 of them up, man. Can you please put the links up? Y'all need to definitely go check these new Cigar Killer shirts up. We're gonna be putting up new merch constantly. That's what we're doing, bro. I needed to make that happen. All right. Raiders should at least interview. Well, we're going to interview him. Okay. Can't make it up. All right, man. Miss Patrice, what's up, Patrice? Just ran over here, everyone. What's going on, Patrice? What's happening, P? All right. Champion Tomlin and Harbaugh are going to want power. Something Brady and Spytek ain't going to want to give up. Well, there's a guy who can solve all that by the name of Mark Davis. Okay. He can easily say, hey, man, y'all going to have to figure it out. Mark Davis can walk in there and say, hey, Spytek ain't really the man. He's just the man standing behind the man. Okay. Like I said, man, I look at John Spytek as the Wizard of Oz, where you see the great wizard and he's doing this. I am the Wizard of Oz. And then Toto runs around the back and Dorothy runs around the back. And you see Tom Brady doing this. What are you doing back here? Pull back that damn curtain. You'll see TV12 moving Spytek mouth like this. Brady is the GM, bruh. Sorry. It's already been exposed, man. Ask ESPN. All right, man. What's going on? Patrice in the building. All right, Sarah says Omar Khan is horrible. I'm not going to make any excuses for my Steelers. I don't want Rodgers back or Arthur Smith. Hey, it's perfect time to cut bait. Discount double check. He's probably out the door. Tomlin to ATL. That would be good, too. They'd love him there. All right, man. Okay. That poet making up names. I mean, how are y'all Pats Nation? I mean, how are y'all that? Okay? There's only one nation, Raider Nation, man. Okay? All right, stop it. You guys need to keep your own names. I think, the Patriot way sounds pretty good. Tomlin to the Ravens would be nice. That would be excellent. Brady's going to hire who he won in Vegas. That's true. He is. He absolutely is, bro. Terry Williams, excuse me. Okay, Mr. J, Jules Gardner, man. Raider Twan. Tomlin, in my opinion, is the big fish. He is. He's younger. Okay? Mike Tomlin's only 53 years old, bro. He ain't old at all. Okay? John Harbaugh's 63 years old. 10-year difference. 10-year difference, bro. You can hire Mike Tomlin for a 10-year deal. He will be Harbaugh's age. He's only 53, man. He's young. The boy's young. Okay? All right, man. I'm wearing my J.J. Watt shirt. Sarah got on the unfiltered J.J. Watt shirt. Y'all can also go pick up this Charles Woodson, man. Y'all can go pick this up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Y'all can go pick this up at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. CC Wood there. See the Oakland Coliseum in the background, man. Go and go pick you up something nice, man. Okay? Stop walking around here looking like a bum. Go pick yourself up something. Whittington Thomas in the building. What's going on? Whittington Thomas in the building. What's happening, man? Okay, man. Facts, my Bulls been down ever since. Yeah, man. All my cousins in Chicago, bro, they haven't sniffed nothing. They haven't sniffed nothing in 30, damn near, 28 years since they've seen anything, bro. They haven't even seen an Eastern Conference final, bro. Okay? That's what happens, man. When you think that you're bigger than the program, you'll find out you're not. Steelers are going to find out, bro. They're going to find out that they really think that they're entitled to some shit. You're not entitled to nothing, bro. You got to get out here and play these other teams, especially when you got teams that are young, like the Texans. Man, I've never seen C.J. Stroud play that bad, ever. I've been watching him since he was at Ohio State. He's been in the league 3 years. He played horrible, bro. Absolutely atrocious. But he played better than Aaron Rodgers. And guess what? He has 3 playoff wins. He has a playoff win when he was a rookie. He has a playoff win when he was in the 2nd year and his 3rd year. Meanwhile, Justin Herbert, who's in his 7th year, is 0-3. Come on, bro. C.J. Stroud has 3 playoff wins, and Justin Herbert has 0. The Texans, man, they're young, bro. They got D'Amico Ryans. They got a young coach. Man, they about to cook. They about to cook, bro. I can't wait to see what they do. Eh? What's cracking, y'all? What's going on? That's what it is. Okay, Miss Patrice. All right, man. I see you guys. All right, man. When it's time, just about to go back into the office. Yeah, go get that money, bro. Go get that money up, big dog. Go get that paper, man. Don't sit there and rocking around. Patrice taking care of moms. Tell moms we love her. Timothy said to Mike Tomlin of Baltimore, I know my Baltimorean wife would like nothing better than that. She's like, I think Mike Tomlin's petty enough to do it. They're hoping, bro. They really are, bro. They really hoping. All right, man. Yeah, man. You never know what Baltimore's getting ready to give up, man. You got Lamar Jackson in his prime. You got Derrick Henry, who's at the towards the end of his prime. The perfect timing to go and let somebody have some shit. Man, I'm Steve Bouchatti. I'll let you have it. What am I gonna get that's better than what I already got? They need somebody to come in there and motivate these guys, bruh. Okay? All right, man. Will.i.am next head coach. Yeah, might as well. Our bad Steelers will have 4 head coaches in 57 years. Yep. Okay, Mike Tomlin's a fantastic coach. We're not listening to the Steeler fans, man. These Steeler fans are swearing on their life that Mike Tomlin's a trash can coach. They really believe that shit. They'll find out. Okay? All right, man, we're going to see. All right, man. Tomlin to the Ravens. I'd love that. Imagine if Tomlin goes to the Raiders in a hoodie, and that hoodie that you have, yeah, Sarah, that'd be crazy. That hoodie that you have is an all-time classic. Okay, it's one of a kind. All right, man. All right, man, what's going on? Bev in the house. My sister's in the house. Hey, Bev, what do you think about your coach, Mike Tomlin, the other Steeler queen? I didn't know if you'd come in. I need to know what you think. I need to know what you think. How you feel about Tomlin leaving? Okay. I need to hear from the people I respect and love. Tell me. Tell me. Please tell me. Okay. All right, Rosetown. All right, man. What's popping with all y'all, man? Looking at it. Schefter says Tomlin's going to take a year off. Oh, he said that because that's in the contract. What was the agreement. Unless, see, here's what it is. Tomlin's going to take a year off, right? If you don't think that the Steelers' phone is ringing right now, it is. Okay? They get an offer they can't refuse on some Don Corleone shit. They're going to get on the phone and call Coach Tomlin. Hey, Mike, Omar Khan. Yeah, man, what the hell you want, bruh? Hey, dog, do you want to coach? Why? Because we have an offer for you, bro, right now. If you want to go to the Ravens, you want to go to the Steelers, you want to go, Mike Tomlin to be a fool not to take it. Because a year from now, those good jobs aren't going to be there. He takes a year off, then he's going to be at the mercy of whoever needs a coach next year. Okay? Right now, you have a chance to land a job to absolutely stick it to the Steelers. That damn Ravens job or the Raiders job, that shit right there is an opportunity to get even, bro. I mean, sometimes it's just about even. I'm already rich. I'm already wealthy. Already got, generational wealth. It's time to get even with people, bro. Look at the government. Look at your president. He likes altering people's lives. Money ain't no problem for him. He ain't an extra $1 billion isn't going to make him happy. What's going to make him happy is having control of you. And what you get to do, what you don't get to do, where you get to go, where you don't get to go, what you get to have and not have, that's what it is. And Mike Tomlin, if I were you, bro, I would be wanting to show the Steeler fan base and the organization that they made a very, very critical mistake, underestimating you. That's what I would do. I'd be like, hey, man, it's all about pride. I'm not going to have you guys running my name in the mud for a year, talking about me saying it's my fault. Let me show you it's not. Let me show you better than I could tell you. Mike Tomlin is from, he's from Virginia, bruh. Okay? He's from the tri-state area back there. He's from Virginia, bruh. That's a real brother, man. Okay? That's a guy who, you look at those Virginians back there, bro, you're talking about Allen Iversons. You're talking about, Timberlands and Pharrells and them kind of, all them people from Virginia, bro. Missy Elliott's and all of them. They definitely vindictive. They definitely ain't soft. Mike Tomlin's not soft. Mike Tomlin is not a buster. He's not somebody that's going to sit back and just not. Somebody's going to offer some shit. And when it happens, Mike Tomlin's going to take that job. Now, if something don't come, Atlanta's not going to get it done. Titans not going to get it done. It has to be the Ravens or the Raiders. Ravens and Raiders are the best two jobs. Those are the best two jobs available right now. The Raiders and the Ravens. You haven't come to the Raiders? Mendoza? No, 115 million under the cap? Man, shit. A fan base as rabid as us that just wants to win bad enough to just accept anybody, and you get somebody like him? Nah, I ain't sitting around for a year, dog. I'm getting even, bruh. Trust me. Yeah, we broke up. But if you think I'm not going to go to the club on Saturday night where everybody's going to be at with my new one, you crazy. Oh, I'm bringing the new one. Oh, you thought I was in a corner crying with the lights off looking at the ceiling, bro? With some Luther Vandross in the background? Nah, dog. I'm about to show you what I have on my new one. We're walking into the spot. We're popping bottles, bro. Nah. Y'all got Mike Tomlin all misconstrued, bro. Okay. Chris Leonard says, I lived in Glen Burnie, 20 miles from Baltimore. Lots of Pittsburgh fans trust and believe. Yeah, I know where Glen Burnie is. Glen Burnie's south of Baltimore. It's south of the Baltimore BWI airport. It's south. It's in Baltimore County, Glen Burnie. Okay? All right? I know. All right, because my wife's aunts live like close to that area down in Glen Burnie. All right, and I'm telling you, there's a lot of Steeler fans in Baltimore County, bro. They're all over the place. They're all over the place, bro. They're all over. They're all over Maryland. There's a lot of them. Okay, and trust me, they would love Mike Tomlin to be there. They take their Steeler shit off and put some Raven shit on for that. They would. Okay. So yeah, Chris, I know where Glen Burnie is, bro. Okay. That's over there by Reicherstown, out in that area. Okay. Yusuf, Tomlin, Mendoza, man, go, that'd be great. All right, man, I know Raider guy in the building, Patrice, talking to Bev, my sister. I'm glad she's here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to scroll and see if I see Bev saying anything. Bev, I need to hear what you got to say. All right, man. Yeah, man, coming down. Who's your ideal coaching hire right now? A Raider. I mean, I'm always gonna side with my family first, bro. That's just, I'm like that. You know, I'm gonna hire my family first if I can. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, let's go knock on Patrick Graham's door. Let's try the Raider way for once. But Mark is not gonna do it. Brady's not gonna do it. Okay, you're gonna definitely go after somebody with a name, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, all right, man. Please, Tomlin, go to Baltimore. I'd love it. Okay, all right, man. Marcus Freeman next, Steeler head coach. That would be interesting. Marcus Freeman would be interesting. I can kind of see them maybe getting somebody like that, because when Mike Tomlin got the job for the Steelers, I was confused. I was like, why did they do that? Like I said, man, Steelers are going to do what they do, bro. All right, man, they're going to do what they do. Chargers fired their OC. I mean, every year the Chargers fire somebody, bro. But your coach from Michigan, Bill, he ain't making a difference, bro. He's been there 2 years. They have 0 playoff wins. Hey, man, the Chargers are just, they sorry, bro. They sorry, man. You can't. Justin Herbert's finally getting the negative publicity that he should have been getting. It doesn't take you 7 years to win a playoff game, dog. Okay? Like I said, C.J. Stroud has 3 of them. Drake May has a playoff win against them. Caleb Williams has a playoff win. I don't want to hear it, man. These guys were rookies last year. Okay? Jaden Daniels has a playoff win from last year. These dudes haven't even been in the league. They still on the rookie contracts and they have playoff wins. Justin Herbert. I love it. I love it, man. I'm getting even with everybody. Bev said, get them likes up. Okay? Shop the store, get you some merch. Man, go get the merch, bro. Like I said, this Charles Woodson is fire, bro. Approved by Charles Woodson, just to let you know. Woodson Whiskeys, ain't that right? Ain't that right, y'all? Y'all know Woodson Whiskeys liked it on Instagram. You can go and look on my Instagram at Shaxter21 and actually go see them commenting on this. Like I said before, bro, we're certified, bro. We don't have to hope that somebody don't like the merch. They do. The people themselves. Go ahead and go get yourself something. Okay? Go get that Cigar Killers I Want All the Smoke shirt. Okay? Really dope. Really dope. All right, man. All right, straight up. All right. Patrice says, unpopular opinion, I would have kept Russell Wilson and drafted Sanders and kept Tomlin. Like I said, man, people didn't want Tomlin anymore. They didn't want to be married to him. Said we should get Mike Tomlin or Harbaugh. Harbaugh is readily available. Tomlin, we'd have to provide compensation. I mean, I'd be like, okay, man, I ain't giving you no first. You know, what I give up? I'd give up a third for Tomlin. I'd give up something like that. You know, a second is kind of hard. Maybe a third or fourth for him. You ain't going. A sixth's not going to happen. You got to give him something good. Third, you know, something like that. But I'm not giving him no first pick for no Tomlin, bro. If you guys are going to be holding him hostage, he'll just be sitting there. I mean, go get that Blame Eugene shirt. Okay, negotiate for Tomlin as long as it's not the first pick of the draft, man. That first pick, we got to nail that, man. Coach isn't going to save us, man, without no quarterback. Okay, you got to have that first pick. Can't just give stuff away, bro. What time is it, man? I got to go pick up that little cat. All right, pretty soon, you guys. Maybe about another 15 minutes, and then I got to go. Okay? All right. Okay, man, go get this Charles Woodson right here, man. We also got it in the sweatshirt for you colder climates. Go pick that shit up, man. Stop playing. All right, man. Noah, you can't Risk putting Mendoza's development in jeopardy. I'd rather go get Harbaugh or even Clint Kubiak. What do you mean putting him in jeopardy? He's not even a member of our team yet. He's not a member of our team, man. Ain't no damn rookie more important than landing the right coach. I don't know where y'all getting that from. Y'all think that not getting the right coach is more important than getting him. We already got him if we want him. He's locked. If he wants to come out. Now, he could say, you know what? I don't want to declare. Let's understand he has a exit. There's an exit door right here, right by Mendoza. He can easily just say, I'm going back. I'm going home. I'm going to go back to Indiana and go for a year. He can leave. He doesn't have to stay. You can't box him in. You want to entice him to come out. Understand, Mendoza has an opportunity to go back. He does not have to declare. So what you need to do is make it look good enough for him to say, I'm going there. What do? You get him a coach he respects, bruh. You got to find out what he would want. Who would you want, bruh? Do you want a Clint Kubiak or do you want a Mike Tomlin? If I'm 22 years old and I'm the Heisman Trophy winner and I'm a game away from winning the national championship and you tell me John Harbaugh's going to be your coach, I'm out. You tell me Mike Tomlin's going to be my coach, I'm out. You tell me Clint Kubiak's going to be my coach, I'll say, well, let me sleep on it. Okay? You got to sell. You're in sell mode, Raider Nation. Do you understand that, bro? You are a used car salesman right now. You're trying to sell this raggedy ass Ford Fairlane, bro, with rust stains. You got to bondo that shit up, spot paint it, detail this mug and make it look good so Mendoza wants to get in it. You better figure this shit out, man. This is your chance, bro. You blow it, man. He gonna go back. He gonna go back to college, man. He's gonna go back and say, I'm good. Y'all talking about Clint Kubiak's. Come on, man. The coach that he has, what's his name? What's the coach's name over there at Indiana, man? Whatever his name is, man. What's his name? Seneca, whatever his name is. He better than Clint Kubiak. Let's not act like Kubiak ain't been a head coach before. You better try to make that kid want to come out and play for you. What's wrong with you guys? Everybody, man, the Raiderettes got to be there. Everybody got to be there to entice this kid, bruh. You better go get Derek Carr so Derek Carr can go and have him come to church and all of that. Man, this is a religious kid. You better figure this shit out. Y'all really got this stuff misconstrued. He doesn't have to play for you, dog. He's already a multi-millionaire. The money's not going to do it. You better try to sell everything. You need to sell the Raiders to a coach. You need to sell the Raiders to Fernando Mendoza, bro. You better get this right, Tom Brady. Dupa, do you think Bill Belichick will come back as coach? Nope. Too old. He's the same age as Pete Carroll. Too old. Okay, Raiders. You can only give up a second round pack with Mike Tomlin. Like I said, I'm not giving up no first. You can forget that. If they're coming up, Omar Khan calls and you start, hey, can I speak to Tom? It's Omar. Omar Epps? Nah, Omar Khan. Yeah, what's up, bro? Hey, man, you guys want Mike Tomlin? Sure, what you want? We want that first pick. Hello? Crazy as hell. We ain't giving them no first pick. You can take the second, though. All right. Grabby, Shaq, you've almost at the same amount of people watching. JT the Brick. Hey, man, salute to the Brick, man. Let me tell you something about Brick, man. Brick always gets my respect, man. Back in the days when I was back in the Bay Area, I was a club promoter, bro, and my DJ said he was going to bring somebody special to the club one night, and Brick came to my club, man. JT the Brick, me and him, we sat at the bar. I fed him as many drinks as he wanted to, bro. I was like, man, whatever Brick wants. We sat up there all night, talked Raider football, drank, had a great time, man. So you ain't going to never hear any negativity on Brick. That's a man who actually came to my spot back in the days when he first got with the Raiders, and we sat up and talked Raider football, man. Salute to Brick, man. He ain't never going to hear no bad talk from me, man. That's a man that I had drinks with on me. Okay, so salute the Brick, but I appreciate that, man. I'm doing the Shields work. Okay, salute the Brick. Okay, Chin got a 2-year deal. Okay, well, I mean, it's a 1-year deal with a 1-year option. We can cut him. He can be cut. Okay, all right, man. But I talked to Jeremy Chin. He told me he was going to get 4 picks. He didn't get 4 picks. He got 1. All right, man. Yeah, he might. I don't think he's coming back. All right. DeMarcus Webb, 2-year deal. We'll see. We'll see if he comes back. All right. Yeah, Stokes got, I don't know about Stokes, man. I didn't really like Stokes. As long as you get rid of Kai Blue Kelly, I'm good. All right, man. Nice severance. Yeah, man. Salute. Okay. All right, man. Step down. Yeah, Bev. I mean, yeah, step down is official. Would I take Dylan Parham back? I don't want Parham back, but he'll probably come back because trying to find linemen are hard. I don't want Parham back. He had too many false starts, too many pre-snap penalties for me, bro. Too many pre-snap penalties, just not blocking well. The line is porous. You're going to get that kid absolutely pummeled, bro. He's going to get pummeled back there, bro. Okay? If it was me, we draft Mendoza, he has to start. There is no sitting on the bench for a year. He has to start, bro. You don't draft the quarterback #1 and have him sit. Ask Cam Miller. He started. I mean, not Cam Miller. I mean, Cam Ward. Ask Cam Ward. He started. Okay? Ask Caleb Williams. He started. All right? Ask C.J. Stroud. He started. Ask Jaden Daniels. He started. Ask Drake May. He started. Ask Peyton Manning. He started. Ask Troy Aikman. He started. All of these are draft picks, either first or second picks of the draft. You got to start. Even Jamarcus Russell started. Okay? You got to start. He's the man. Give him the keys. Move the hell out the way. Okay? That's what you do. Whatever he does is what he does. We ain't gonna sit him down for a year, man. He's the first pick of the draft. Give him the keys. Here, man, you're the man. Kid, get out there, be the quarterback. Bo Nix started. Come on, man. Justin Herbert started. All right? So, yeah, he got to start, bro. All right, man, straight up. Okay, Raiders for life in the building. Chris, Steeler fans wanted him gone. Yeah, they were talking shit, bro. We're never going to win anything with him as coach. I'm like, didn't he win y'all a whole Super Bowl? What are you talking about? Oh, well, that he got that team. That was a Bill Cowher team. Was Bill Cowher there? Come on, dog. That happens all the time in business. Have you guys ever been at a company where they fire your manager, or they fire your VP or your VP of your division? They didn't fire you guys. They brought in a new guy. He comes in, and you guys are division of the year. You guys are the sales team of the year under a new guy. That person doesn't get to say, well, it's the same people from last year. That's what organizations do. They don't gut teams because they get rid of a leader, bro. They don't do that. But like I said, these Steeler fans, they think that it's going to be easy out here. These streets out here are not for somebody who hasn't been in them in a long time. I'm telling you, I don't care how much you were the man 18 years ago. When you're fresh out and you walk through those doors at that penitentiary and your ass is back on the street, ain't the same game, bro. Ain't the same people in charge. Ain't the same people running shit. Shit is different. You better learn quick. You fooled outside. Y'all gonna find out. All right, yeah, Art Smith, man. Arthur Smith is a billionaire out there being a coach. I don't get it. All right, straight up, man. Mike Lopez, would you sign Hendrickson and pair him with Max Crosby on a 3-year deal? Well, the problem with Hendrickson is that he wants a big-ass contract, bro. Hendrickson is not cheap. They paid Hendrickson, what, $33 million for 1 year? Hendrickson is expensive. He's expensive, bro. I don't know, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'd do that. That's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. We have a lot of pieces that we need. Okay? I don't know. I have to think about that one. Okay? All right, man. Yeah, Eat, Sleep, and Smoke t-shirt. Brand new, bro. That shit is tight. Whittington Thomas, Bill Holloway. Go look at that shit. Man, I'm telling you, I'm launching everything. It's coming out. All right, man. Ant Cuts. What's going on, Skillet? Hey, Skillet. Bev's on here. Hey, Bev, you see Skillet on here? Hey. Mike Tomlin's outside, bro. Mike Tomlin's outside. You might want to talk to your Saints, Skillet, and go tell them to go get them a whole Mike Tomlin. I mean, there's a whole Mike Tomlin and a whole John Harbaugh walking around, bro. You can't make it up, you guys. You can't. All right, 3 more minutes, man, then I got to go leave. I got to go pick up the most important person I know, all right? You already know who that is, okay? All right, man, pick up all the merch, you guys, okay? I see what you're talking about. Yeah, go pick up them shirts. Go look around, bro. Go rummage around, MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. And if you didn't know, the unfiltered Letterman's jacket, if you're interested, hit me up. It's blowing up too, man. I'm telling you, bro. Telling you, man. 2026 is the time to get cracking. Y'all better get it together. New coach, new quarterback, new team, new merch, new jacket, new you. I mean, come on, ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse not to get out here and get it popping, bro. Ain't no excuse. Okay, no excuse. Lateef, what's going on? Let me shout y'all out, man. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go pick my son up. Charm City, what's going on? What's going on, bro? I can't believe you on here, dog. What's happening? I'm feeling great. Hey, man, Charm City, I'll let you know, man. I got married in Baltimore. My wife's from Baltimore. My in-laws from Baltimore, and they want Mike Tomlin, dog. I'm telling you, they want Mike Tomlin. Not now, but right now. I'm telling you, bro. Call Mike Tomlin. Say, hey, man, come inside, man, and holler at you, and just bolt the doors. Weld the doors together. You're not leaving until we get this done. Not going nowhere, Tomlin, at all. That's what I would do. I wouldn't let that man leave. All right. Okay, here we go. I was waiting for Bev. I have to read my sister. She said, I'm a little sad. I respect the man. I'm sure his decision was well planned. He'll be a great GM somewhere. Okay, there you go. I needed to hear from the two Steeler queens, the two biggest Steeler fans on here, Sarah K. Scott and my sister Beverly. I needed to hear that. Daddy duties. I don't buy this. We need an offensive-minded coach. D'Amico Ryan and C.J. Stroud are prime examples of always believing in defense, blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the issue, Daddy duties. I respectfully understand what you're saying. But if you hire a defensive coach, that'll be the third defensive coach you've had in a row. Antonio Pierce, defensive coach. Okay? Pete Carroll, defensive coach. The last offensive coach that you had was Josh McDaniels. The coach you had before him, special teams coach, Rich Bisaccia. Coach you had before him, John Gruden, offensive coach. You're going to get three different defensive coaches at the same time in a row? Three defensive coaches as your head coach in a row? That's why I say, hey, time to get offensive coaching, switch it up, man, because where's your weapons going to be? What side of the ball is going to be better? You got three facets of football: offense, defense, special teams. Where's all the talent on the Raiders? You better not say special teams. If you say defense, you're on that powder. There's only one guy on defense. On offense, you got Brock Bowers. On offense, you got Ashton Jeanty. On offense, you'll have Fernando Mendoza. You better understand what's paying the bills, homie. You better understand that. That's like you not going to work on your salary job to go to your part-time gig. You're not going to the job that's paying the rent. You're going to the job that's helping you with your gambling money on the weekends. You going to work, honey? No, I'm just going to go ahead and just wait till the weekend and go work at Petco and go bag some damn pet food. Come on, bro. Your bread and butter is your offense. But y'all got it. You don't need to listen to me. Do what you guys do. I'll just sit back and see how it all goes down. All right, man. Love all y'all out there. There's a whole Mike Tomlin walking around. There's a whole Jim Harbaugh walking around. What are you going to do? There's 9 teams that need coaches, and 2 of them don't want who they just got rid of. We're going to find out, and we'll be here. All right, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Matthew Shack and Filter.